You're gonna be a star. Let's go. Nice one. Give her some. What? Give her some. Hello.
The 03 of Kirk Steves. Mike Larkin is number 11. Then 99, first time back for him. I guess he lost an engine in practice up here on Thursday. Worked hard, put a new head on that car, and is in competition this afternoon. We'll have to see how he fails. Or, sorry, how he fares. That's Les Lafergie. The 08, the lone Saturn competitor out there in the Speedway, that's Kerry Anderson. So the pole car makes a decision. Do they go the right way the first 50 laps, or do they go backwards the first 50 laps? Sean Lewis is making that decision. Just to give you the rest of the rundown on the field for this event, 19 is Neil Crawford, the 26 is Jesse Rogers, 53 is Brian Walker, the 24 is Paul Peterson, 57 is Josh Tingley, the number 4 is Scott Henwood, and rounding out the field at the rear is 80. That is going to be piloted this afternoon by Jeff. So they're going to go backwards for the first 50 laps. Sean Lewis makes the decision. They much undo whatever they've done so that they could go backwards on this. Basically, the cars you saw on the inside will need to go to the inside. So they'll have to switch around. Also, we got a driver change to report to you. The number 8 automobile is going to be piloted by Mike Wiggle rather than Eugene, if he can get out on the speedway. As he hits pit side to make some last minute adjustments on that automobile. Again, the 8 will be piloted by second generation driver Mike Wiggle, as Eugene is going to sit out this event.
That's right.
As a lot of these cars will not see 100 laps. So flagman Kenny Brace does not like what he sees so far, not ready to go green as of yet. Actually, these cars will start from a standing stop. They will not be rolling, so we're going to go from a standing stop. So all eyes are on flagman Kenny Brace. Green flag is dropped and we're away. These competitors know they run 15. Ray Totten in the 22, first time out for that car. He's sitting there in the third spot. Lewis still looking to get around to that 89 of Mike Edwards as he lets that outside line Les Lafergie had has just diminished somewhat. The 89 of Mike Edwards and the 88 of Colby Wambold caught a lucky break there as they were about to go a lap down. And a tough break for the 2 of Sean Lewis, as he has got a little bit more smoke coming out of that automobile as he might like. It looks a little on the tropical side. So our second place car looks like he is going to retire. Nice gesture by the 8 of Mike Wiggle to help him pit side. So all the cars that come out of the Lewis-Totten camp not faring too well. Everybody made fun of the 24 of Paul Peterson. Well, he's the only one that hasn't went to the pit yet. So maybe they'll all go with that pretty pink paint scheme next week. So that puts the 88 of Colby Wambold up to the second spot. The 89 of Mike Edwards is now your third place car. And I may have spoke too soon about the Peterson automobile, as he looks like he's hit pit side as well. That is one pretty paint job, though. I will give the crew that. So as I mentioned, 19 cars started, and we presently have 2. Notice another big competitor coming in for the Demolition Derby, that Lincoln Town car. Green flag though, we're back to racing action. 51. Josh Tingley is not mobile at this point. Colby Wambold avoids that automobile. And we'll have the red flag one more time, as I'm pretty sure the 51 automobile did not like what he saw in his rearview mirror when the green flag dropped, and that is about 10 automobiles coming at him full throttle. that's probably a wise idea to get out and away from that automobile as quick as you can. Although Mr. Walker doesn't seem too concerned. Campfires, to my knowledge, still are permitted in the province of New Brunswick. They haven't restricted them yet. However, that's an awful strange spot to have one. A number of suggestions coming from the fans and a way to put that out. So folks, if you want to dig out your 50-50 tickets while we're putting the fire out over at the infield area, if you've got a gray ticket and the numbers on it are as follows: 977016. Again, a gray ticket, or white, depending on if you're colorblind like myself, 977016. Come on up to the tower, you're $193 richer. Flag one more time while Fergie starts over. As we close in on the halfway mark. 52 to go before the lead, and 52 to go. Fourth place car currently is Mike Wiggle in the 8. As well, he's the only car on the lead lap. Lafergie takes over that race lead. Keep in mind, if somebody wants to win this event, they've got to pass that 99 car. Regain the lead. So, Colby Lamb So Charlie Lewis just kind of summons his tire and it rolls right back to him. But we shall see. Not a bad day's pay for, usually you're on the end of an insurance claim if you run into people on purpose. Well, here we're paying you to do that, so a little bit different. The 11 of Mike Larkin rejoins the field. Thanks to Mike Wiggle, looks like the 99 of Les Lafergie, even though he had to go pit side, is your race winner. The 89 of Mike Edwards had to pass the 99 twice, not once, but twice. He was a lap down. Try to get things sorted out in the tower. So just trying to get this sorted out. On lap 43, the 89 of Mike Edwards was lapped by the leader, Les Lafergie. Lap 43, he went a lap down.
Back on lap 61.
We'll see if we can get a few comments from our race winner. What happened on lap 98 that I seen you run out of gas, or?
Yeah, that's what happened, ran out of gas.
Was that all the tank would hold, or you just were hoping to get a little extra money from selling it or something to fill it up?
I don't know about that. Put 20 bucks in, I figured that would do it, but...
20 bucks, 100 laps. That's not real good gas mileage, is it?
Nope.
So this car is for sale. Are you going to keep it now? Did the price go up? What?
I don't know what we're doing with it yet.
You must have somebody you want to thank over in the pit area too, I'm thinking.
Nope, just me.
I think, I just kind of saw something, but didn't you have somebody stuck to your back bumper on that last lap?
Yeah, I suppose. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I thought so. Let's congratulate Les LaFergie one more time, your 100-lap Enduro winner.
For the bump to pass race, still waiting for drivers on a few of these automobiles, so I will apologize up front. On the point, the 96 is Frank Burke. Outside is Dick
Turbo in the 14, inside row number 2, the number 9 automobile, that's Doug Short. The number 7 automobile, Paul Gray is a driver in that automobile. 43 is Sean McLean. 35 is Robin Anderson. The 99 is Luc LeBlanc. The 66 is Len Jaye. The 46 is John Hebert. The 316 is Danny Casey. We've got a green flag. 5 laps, bump to pass. And Sean Lewis is driving the 24 automobile. They've taken the roll. Somebody's into the tire barrier already. At the end of this event, all the youngsters head down. Here comes the 96. Frank Burke, as he stays out of trouble. That's more than I can say for a lot of these cars. They have to run into the individual in order to pass them. The traditional one arm out the window, cigarette trouble for the 99 of Luc LeBlanc. He brings that automobile around. 316 looks to come backwards on the number 3, and the 96 and the 43 battling out for the race lead. 43, Sean McLean comes out on top. Brian Chappell loses a tire and spunks the wall. He still idles around in second. 43 is your race leader. That's Sean McLean. Brian Chappell was in second, but they're going to give that up to number 9. A Doug Short. Ford is up to third, and he'll look to bump. But there's your race leader. The race winner, the 43 of Sean McLean. The 99. So let's give a round of applause for the entertainment these guys put on in the bump to pass race. Sean McLean, the race winner, second generation driver. McLean, no stranger to the speedway, as that is the son of Gary McLean, picks up the win. I believe that's a Sunbird, and I'm hoping he can duplicate his result in the Demolition Derby. So this is interesting. Trying to get the 99 off the wall. The number 9 automobile. He's not stupid. He wants to save that car for the event. The 99 is actually pretty smart. He wants this guy to run into him now. Put yourself out of commission before the demolition derby even starts. There's a good plan. Two tow trucks sitting there watching all this. So let's give a round of applause for your Buck to Pass winner, the 43, Sean McLean. Sean, sponsored by Auto Indulgence in Dieppe. I believe it's on Louisville Road. So the 43 of Sean McLean kind of took out the 96 automobile of Frank Burke in the Grand Marquis. Burke led most of the event, but McLean got on the inside of him, spun him around, cut through the infield, and kept it going in the right direction and picked up the win. Folks, those two cars you see hung up here at the start-finish line, those are going to be two of the competitors to look out for in the Demolition Derby. That Grand Marquis eats cars like Sean McLean's for breakfast, okay? It's 3 times the size, 3 times the shape, and the number 9 automobile of Doug Short, his children are not going to be too impressed. They spent a lot of time and effort painting that number 9 automobile. It looks immaculate. I mean, these kids have got some real talent. And then he goes out there and scratches it all to heck before the Demolition Derby even starts. I mean, let's be honest, folks. There's people over in the pit area that have automobiles they race here every week. They pay hundreds of dollars for a paint job like the one that's on that number 9 automobile. And they are off. Give them a round of applause if they've taken... Actually, that Diplomat, or whatever it is, still looks in pretty good shape. Didn't hurt it a bit. Keep your eye on that car in the Demolition Derby. Be the number 14 automobile. That's Nick Arbo. Starting in the second spot, I'm working my way from the rear to the front. The number 9 automobile is Doug Short. 96, that's Frank Burke. 43 is Sean McLean. The 60 is Mike Wiggle. 24 is Sean Lewis. And rounding out the field, the 316 is Danny Casey. So 5 laps in reverse. This will be interesting. If these guys don't have a sore neck now, they will shortly. You'll notice there's not too many outside mirrors on these automobiles. So they've pretty much got to turn around backwards. They're strapped in there very securely for their own safety. Flag is dropped and we are away here in the 5-up backup race. A few people electing to take a shortcut. The 316 automobile goes around. Also got another birthday going out there. 96. Frank Burke, Sean Lewis, and Sean McLean all run into one another. Up front, though, your race leader, the 14, is Nick Arbo. Mike Wiggle in the 60 looking to move around him as he goes to the inside. His knee hits the windshield wipers. Both those cars are knocked out. A break for the number 9 automobile. Doug Short. Sean Lewis in the 24 is starting to get in there as well. In that pretty pink automobile. Lewis takes over the second spot. Folks, he started dead last in this event. We've got bumper on the front stretch. We'll have to see how many people run over that. Lewis now on the outside. The 14 automobile to the inside. Oh, 14 could not handle it as he went into that corner a little too hot. Mike Wiggle in the 60, he's looking to get back into this and make it a 3-car battle up front. We've got trouble. The number 9 automobile is toast, and we've got a 2-car battle up front between Mike Wiggle and Sean Lewis. Lewis trying to stretch it out. Wiggle hanging tight. Wiggle. Both of them. So the 14 is your new race leader, Nick Erbo. So Lewis and Wiggle try to reel in the number 14 automobile of Nick Erbo, and he's got his hands full over there with the big 96 automobile. Here they come down the backstretch, reeling them in. Lewis looks like he's going to take over the race lead, but can he keep it going backwards? Here he comes one more time to the stripe. Looks like your race winner is going to be Sean Lewis. Mike Wiggle made it close in the number 60. So they bring the pretty pink automobile to victory lane once today. The pretty pink machine, number 24, Sean Lewis. So a couple of more birthday announcements to pass along. Rebecca Robichaux celebrating a birthday. I'd like to say happy birthday to her. Also, Naomi McQuinn of Moncton also celebrating a birthday. We've also got young Joey pop line to visit us from Montreal. He'd like to say hello to the fans here at the Speedway. Says he's loving the racers. And looks like Sean Lewis has got quite a fan club. Correction, happy birthday to Naomi McHugh. So my apologies on that, Naomi. Hope you have a great birthday. Let's give Mr. Lewis a round of applause as he climbs out of that pretty pink automobile. I hope he asked Paul Peterson over in the garage area. That's a nice looking car. He probably enjoys driving it week in and week out, seeing as it's such a pretty color. Now, Sean's going to go out here and smash it up here very shortly. And we still got people coming out to get in this photograph. There's a little guy a little shy in behind. Or maybe he's just eyeing the nice pretty flowers on the back of it. I'm not sure which. Oh. Number 99 from Shediac, that's Luc LeBlanc. Next up, the 316 automobile. Burke, 43 is Sean McLean, 35 Robin Anderson, and the last car, the pretty pink automobile, picked up the win in the the backup race. That's Sean Lewis in the 24. So no hitting in the driver's door, and you must hit a vehicle every 60 seconds. Those are the only things these guys need to remember. So this is kind of David versus Goliath in the sense of that 99 is huge. And then you get the likes of this little number 14 automobile. He's kind of going up against some guys that are a little bit bigger than he is. The 43 of Sean McLean, the 24 of Sean Lewis, all little four-cylinder cars, going up against some of the larger automobiles. Johnny Bayer looks to get lined up in that automobile. And folks, that infield does not look overly dry either. Some of these cars almost are stuck on their own accord. And although it was Brian Chappell behind the wheel of that automobile in the bump to pass race, I don't believe he is a pilot of that automobile now. That's Ray McDonald actually will be driving that Lincoln Town Car. So Ray McDonald takes over for Brian Chappell behind the wheel of number 200. And we've got the 96 of Frank Burke lining up. I told you folks, that car was in good shape before he started. There's not much rust on it. Then we got Sean McLean in the 43, the 35 of Robin Anderson in the Pontiac 6000. And then it's Sean Lewis in the Cavalier. The last car you see out. So Paul Peterson tried to pick up the win in the next generation 100-lap Enduro, had no luck. We'll have to see if Sean fares any better this time around in the Demolition Derby. Folks, we ask that you all keep back from the fence for this event. Please stay in your seats, away from the fence. As debris could fly, for your own safety, please have your children sit in the grandstand area, as everybody seems to be doing a marvelous job so far. So 2 simple rules: no hitting in the driver's door, and you have to hit somebody every 60 seconds. Soon as that green flag drops, you're going to hear some bumping and thrashing as we kick off number 1 of 2 Demolition Derbies. So we are underway. And folks, Sean Lewis is already making his way through, trying to, this is gonna hurt, that's gonna hurt, that might hurt. So he goes after Mike Wiggle early on. 316, Donald Casey, or Danny Casey, wasting no time. Everybody looks to be still mobile so far, although this Robin Anderson in the 35 says hello to the 316 automobile. Oh, 316 is getting it from all angles, radiator problems already for Danny Casey. Sean Lewis continues to proceed and doesn't even put a mark on that Mercury Marquis. All cars still in pretty good working order. Ray McDonald runs into the 99 of Frank Burke. These guys aren't helping the landscaping any, I can tell you that. Folks, that 99 hasn't got a mark on it yet. That is going to be a tough one to beat in this event, as everybody looks to be trying to gang up on him. Looks like the 66 automobile of Len Jaye. Oh, never mind. I thought he was hung up, but he's still mobile. The 14, however, Nick Erbo, doesn't look like he's faring as well. He is out of commission. He's probably the first one to go. Sean Lewis runs over his own bumper. The aerodynamics on the 24 not up to par. Hard hit between 316 and 66. 316 looks like it could be Mike Wiggle in the 60, barely a mark on that automobile. Still anybody's $1,000 to this point. Robin Anderson, those back wheels are not turning very well. Good thing you got a front wheel drive, my friend. Anderson still going in the 35. He's going to be the fan favorite so far, as that car certainly lost some of the shine, but he's not giving up. So far it just looks like one car out of commission, Nick Arbo in the 14. And he's probably got a little better seat than he'd like to have for the conclusion of this event. Still a couple of cars in real good shape out there. The 99 of Luke LeBlanc out of Shediac and the 96 of Frank Burke. Barely a mark on those two. And they are the ones that you want to take out early, because Sean Lewis and Mike Wiggle say hello to one another. This is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. I don't know how that 99 fit through there, but he did. Sean McLean in the 43, he's still going. Looks like the 34 of Robin Anderson, he may have retired, as well as the 316 automobile. Number 9, Doug Short, he's still going, as well as Sean Lewis. He's got a flat tire on the front, but that's not stopping him. Sean McLean still going in the 43. Mike Wiggle in the 60, he's not mobile right now. I'll have to see if he can get that automobile refired. Also the 46 of 46 Johnny Bear gets it refired. And folks, that big Crown Victoria, the 99, or Grand Marquis, I'm not sure what it is, it may have died. The 99 may have died. Sean Lewis still going in the 24. So is the 43 of Sean McLean. The number 100 or 200 automobile of Ray McDonald, he has got some problems. Still running, but he's hung up. All he's hoping is somebody will run into the back of him. 46 and 43 get acquainted. Ray McDonald in the 200 automobile looks like he is temporarily moving. However, he's not hitting much. That didn't sound healthy. Sean McLean still going in the 43. So is Sean Lewis in the 24. They're playing a bit of cat and mouse right now, chasing one another around. All cars over to the right look to be immobile. We're down to 3. Looks like we're down to 3. That's unofficially. As Sean Lewis, John Hebert, and Sean McLean look to battle out for the $1,000 prize. And you gotta think the 46 of Johnny Bear is kind of in the driver's seat, so to speak. He's 3 times the size of these other two. They need to gang up on the 46. The 43 and the 24. The 200 automobile has been refired, however, he hasn't hit a car. So Ray McDonald's refired, however, maybe too little too late for that automobile. We'll have to wait on Pat Rogers' decision on that one. Johnny Bear looks like he's not going too far at this point in time. Lewis is still mobile in the 24. The 43 looks like he may have been retired. Ray McDonald still kind of moving. Lewis looks like he's lining up the 43 automobile. That could be just... Looks like we've got a winner in this event. Sean Lewis in the 24 brings a pretty pink automobile. He might even be able to make a victory lap in that. So Mr. Lewis is victorious in this event. He wasn't necessarily the biggest car out there. Let's give him a round of applause as he climbs out of that machine. 24, Sean Lewis. He's going to try to make it around for a victory lap. I don't think that 24 is going to handle the best. Although with the way that back wheel's pointing, it could corner pretty good. So folks, keep in mind next week, we do it all over again at 6 o'clock with the Quaker State Sportsman Memorial 80. Also, if you elect to go over to the pit area this afternoon, please be careful. There's a lot of sharp debris off some of these cars. You're certainly more than willing, or more than able to go out and have a peek at the remnants of some of these vehicles. But please proceed with caution. We hope to see you back here next week, 6 o'clock, here at the Oval of Excitement. So Sean Lewis gets ready for his picture. Mike Wiggle looks like he'll probably be able to have that number 60 back next time, as it doesn't look to be hurt that bad. So not sure who the actual owner of that car is. It could be Ray Totten or Paul Peterson, you name it, but they're probably happy over in the garage area. And it's all because the boys painted her pink. That's the only reason he did as well. So see you back here next week, 6 o'clock, here at the Oval of Excitement. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Please drive safe on the way home.